Morning, how's everybody doing?
Outstanding, sir!
All right, at ease, go ahead and relax for me, please. Go ahead and relax. Y'all ready to join the military?
Yes, sir.
All right, I have a few questions I have to ask. First of those is, does anybody in here have any objections to their faces ending up in somebody else's family photo albums?
No, sir.
That's fantastic. Family, friends, guests, thank you for showing up. We do appreciate it, support. We enjoy you being here. If you want to take pictures, video throughout the entire ceremony, please feel free to do so. And if you'd like, you can come up to the front so you get the face shot, because I know it works better in the scrapbook than the back of the headshot does. All right, legal questions, because you knew those were coming, right? Have you all been briefed on, and do you understand the DoD applicant briefing on separation policy and restrictions on personal conduct in the armed forces?
Yes, sir.
Have you been briefed on UCMJ Article 83, fraudulent enlistment?
Yes, sir.
Article 85, desertion?
Yes, sir.
Article 86, absence without leave or unauthorized absence?
Yes, sir.
Does anybody have any questions on those?
No, sir.
Do any of you have any hesitation whatsoever about enlisting in the military at this time?
No, sir.
That would almost seem just a bit more enthusiastic. All right. During the oath, which you can see printed on that plaque up there, you're going to have some options. The oath is done line by line. I say a line, you repeat it back. I say another line, you repeat it back. Second line is do solemnly swear. When I state that line, you can respond with either do solemnly swear or do solemnly affirm. Either is acceptable. Whichever you choose to use is fine. The last line in the oath is, so help me God. You do not have to repeat that at all if you choose not to. I will state that line. You can either respond with it or remain silent at that time. The oath is valid either way. Does everybody understand those options?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm not going to bore you with a speech. As I told the last group in here, I don't think anybody in here wants to listen to me any more than I want to watch your eyes glaze over. However, seeing as I'm the one standing up at front, I am going to pass on one piece of advice, and it's not mine, so you can't even blame me for it. I showed up to basic training in 1993. When I got there, my drill sergeant told all of us there that if we could live by 5 words, we would be able to handle any challenge the military ever presented us with. And for 18 years, he's been right. It works every time, unless I fail to live up to it. 5 words. Do it right. Don't quit. And doing it right does not mean perfection. Your service will never ask you to be perfect. What your service will ask is that you give everything you've got to the task at hand every time. If you can do that, you're doing it right. And the second part, the don't quit part, that's easy. Don't quit. I know that every one of you in the next little bit here is going to be walking through the gates of the recruit training center, though. And every one of you will reach that moment in your lives when you look yourself in the mirror and say, what did I get myself into? I know it's going to happen because it happened to me 3 minutes after I stepped off the bus. You are not immune. And when that people with a round hat starts yelling, you will reevaluate your priorities in life, I promise. But you've already proven you've got what it takes by standing in this room, because not everybody's got the courage to do what you're doing right now. This takes guts, and you've all shown that. You should also be proud of where you're standing, because in this country, less than 2% of our population ever has the honor of standing where you're at right now. All services, reserves, and National Guard combined, 2%. That is a very elite group. That is the group to which you now belong, unless anybody has any objections.
No, sir.
No, sir. Respected any. All right. That's all for the boring stuff. Now, one more time while you are still semi-civilians. Do any of you have any questions or concerns that I can take care of before I administer the oath? Nothing?
No, sir.
This is your last chance. All right, good to go. Everybody ready to get this done?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Applicants, come to attention. Raise your right hands. Repeat after me. I state your full name.
I
Do solemnly swear.
do solemnly swear
That I will support and defend.
that I will support and defend
The Constitution of the United States.
the Constitution of the United States
Against all enemies.
against all enemies,
Foreign and domestic.
foreign and domestic,
That I will bear true faith.
that I will bear true faith
And allegiance to the same.
and allegiance to the same,
And that I will obey the orders.
and that I will obey the orders
Of the President of the United States.
of the President of the United States
And the orders of the officers.
and the orders of the officers
Appointed over me.
appointed over me,
According to regulations.
according to regulations
And the Uniform Code.
and the Uniform Code
Of military justice.
of military justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Ladies and gentlemen, at ease and congratulations. You are all now members of your respective services. Good to go? All right, congratulations, everybody. 2 questions, 1 reminder. First, my 2 questions. Did you all have an opportunity to review your contract?